Jerusalem, the greatest city in the land of Israel, was under attack by the armies of Babylon, led by their mighty king, Nebuchadnezzar. After a long struggle, the city fell. Then Nebuchadnezzar carried back to Babylon the golden goblets from the holy temple and many thousands of Israelites. Upon his return home, the king chose a few of the most skillful, thoughtful, and handsome boys to live at the palace and learn the language and the ways of the Babylonians. One of them was a boy named Daniel. And while he was growing up in a strange land where the people believed in gods made of silver and gold, of brass, iron, wood, and stone, Daniel worshipped only one God, the God of Israel. Years passed. Nebuchadnezzar died, and his son Belshazzar became king. One night, Belshazzar gave a feast for hundreds of people. When the wine was served, Belshazzar said to his servants, "Tonight we will drink from the golden goblets that my father took from the temple in Jerusalem." The servants brought the golden goblets, and the people drank and praised the gods made of silver and gold, of brass, iron, wood, and stone. Suddenly, there appeared the finger of a man's hand, writing on the wall. And everyone was frightened, Belshazzar most of all. "What does it mean?" they cried. "What does the writing mean?" The king sent for his wise men, his magicians, and his fortune tellers, but none of them knew what the writing meant. And then the queen said, "There is just one man in the kingdom wise enough to tell you what the writing means. Daniel, the Israelite." "Get him at once," said the king, and Daniel was brought into the banquet hall, and the king offered him a golden chain, a scarlet cloak, and promised to make him a prince if he could read the writing on the wall. "Keep your gifts," said Daniel. "I will tell you what the writing means. The words are many, many tekel Paris."
Many, many tekel Paris. Many, many tekel Paris. That was the writing on the wall. Nobody knew what it meant at all. Many, many tekel Paris. All his wise men and his magicians too, but not a one could tell him because nobody knew. Many, many tekel Paris. Many, many tekel Paris. Many, many tekel Paris. Then Daniel came into the hall and read the writing on the wall. Many, many tekel Paris. Then Daniel came into the hall and read the writing on the wall. Many, many tekel Paris. Many, many tekel Paris.
Daniel said to Belshazzar, "Before your father died, he learned that there is only one God, the God in heaven, and he taught this to you. But you have turned against God. You have drunk wine from the goblet stolen from his temple and praised false gods which do not see, nor hear, nor know. The hand you see is the hand of the true God, and the words written by him mean this: many, many tekel Paris. God has judged your kingdom and brought it to an end. You have been weighed in the balance and found wanting. Your kingdom will be divided by your enemies, the Medes and the Persians." Belshazzar gave Daniel a golden chain and a scarlet cloak and made him a prince. Before the night was over, Belshazzar was killed. and Darius the Mede became king. Darius was very fond of Daniel, but many of the new king's followers were jealous of Daniel's high place. They thought of a way to get rid of him. They knew that Daniel prayed to God 3 times every day, so they went to the king and said, "O King Darius, you are such a mighty ruler that no one should pray to anyone but you. And why not pass a law ordering everyone to pray only to you, or be thrown into the lion's den?" Darius agreed. He signed and sealed the law. Still, Daniel prayed to his God. The men went to his house and found him praying to the God of Israel. They seized him and brought him to the lion's den. The king was sad when he heard that Daniel was to be thrown to the lions, but the law could not be changed. He said to Daniel, "I hope your God can save you now." They rolled back the big stone in front of the lion's den. Daniel walked in. The king went back to the palace, but was so unhappy wondering what had happened to Daniel that he couldn't sleep all night. And here is what had happened after they rolled the stone away.
Daniel walked into the lion's den, kneeled down and said a prayer, because a dozen lions were waiting for him there. But though the lions snarled and snapped, they never once did bite, for God had sent an angel down to shut their mouths up tight. The lions roared again and again and again, but the angel of the Lord kept Daniel safe in the lion's den. He stayed all night in the lion's den when morning did arrive. At last they came for Daniel and found him quite alive. His enemies were most surprised that Daniel wasn't dead. The lions hadn't even harmed one hair upon his head. The lions roared again and again and again, but the angel of the Lord kept Daniel safe in the lion's den. The lions roared again and again and again, but the angel of the Lord kept Daniel safe in the lion's den.
The king was glad when he saw that Daniel was safe, and so angry at Daniel's enemies that now he had them thrown to the lions. And the lions broke all their bones into pieces. Then King Darius said, "Everyone in my kingdom shall worship the God of Daniel, for he is the only true God. He shall reign forever. He works signs and wonders in heaven and earth, and has delivered Daniel from the power of the lions."
The lions roared again and again and again, but the angel of the Lord kept Daniel safe in the lion's den.